Hi guys, this is Mega Supreme here with a Transformers toy review. I'm having a look at Optimus Primal. This is Optimus Primal Masterpiece, which has been released by Takara Tomy. It's obviously from the Beast Wars line. This is the first Masterpiece Beast Wars figure that they've released. Here he is in his Beast mode. He actually, accessory-wise, comes with a whole host of different things, which is really cool. You've got, for Gorilla mode, you've got all these heads that you can swap out. So you've got these three different heads all together, faces that you've got. So you've got one here, which is quite an angry-looking Optimus Primal one that's kind of normal sort of face, I would say, and then one that's kind of smirking. And you can see the detail in the face sculpts is pretty decent. If you look at what's supposed to be the fur here, the way that it's painted is kind of like almost like all swirls in it. So it's supposed to look like actual hair, fur on him, and it's really effective. It's got a real nice, smooth but almost matte kind of feel to it. It's done really nice, and then these bits here are done in a different colour as well, which feel a little bit more gloss. And the way that they come in, you've just got a couple of pegs on the back there, and all you have to do to change the head is just pull it off from here, and then you've got this bit in here, and you just plug in the face in here like that, and then all of a sudden you've got a very angry Optimus Primal now. So they are very cool. And then you do have the same for robot mode, which I'll show you in a bit. And you've also got like a collector's card here. So this is kind of the green eye in the background there, with those kind of dinosaur reptile eye, which is kind of what you used to have on the old Beast Wars cards and things like that. So that's MP 32, Cybertron Leader, Convoy, Beast Wars. And then on the back there, it's got all his stats on here, and he's got 10s all over. Shows him in beast mode, in robot mode there. You do also get his instruction manual here, which shows you a few other little poses and things that you can get him into, which is all pretty cool. It just shows you some of the gimmicks and things like this. It shows you that obviously you can kind of get him in a kind of like a more of a proper like gorilla stance, where you can kind of get him over and have him in a more kind of hunched over stance, like that if you want to, and it kind of still works okay with the way that you can move the head up, or you can have him kind of move this in, have that plugged in, so you can have him more kind of standing up in more of a, like he was in the show, really, that he was kind of walking around more upright, and do it that way if you want to. Either way is absolutely cool. And then obviously the instruction manual just go through all the little things like changing the heads over and things like that. On the box as well, I'll show you the box, it's pretty cool. Right here, so again, got lots of pictures and things and different things showing his blasters and his kind of jetpack and things like that. He does have light up eyes in robot mode. I don't have any of the batteries in there though at the moment. Articulation wise, there's lots of articulation on him, as you'd expect from a Masterpiece figure. Look at the back, you do have these bits at the back here, which is kind of unfortunate, but with the way that they've hidden most things, you're going to have some bits showing, and that's, it's pretty minor, I think. This peg on the back here apparently is to come out, and so you can then put the Generations Rat Trap and plug him on there, like when he's kind of flying on there, that he has him on the back. So you can do that if you want to. Articulation wise, the arms rotate all the way around. You can move these bits out. You see it's nice ratchets in there. The arms swivel around here. Got a bend there. These twists around here as well. The whole hand moves in like that, and you can. There's a little bit of wiggle room in there as well to mess that around. There's kind of like a bit of a cruncher, so you can sort of move that bit up and down if you want to. So if you were going to put them in more of a gorilla mode, you can kind of arch that back and then move that forward if you want to, so you can then still get them kind of facing forward more. The head, you see you've got quite a lot of movement on that, and it kind of moves from side to side. You can have them looking right like that, or down and to the side here. This bit kind of gets in the way a little bit. The legs kind of come out, up and down. This moves side to side and kind of forward and backwards a little bit as well. So you do have some pretty decent articulation on him. I think he is nice. Size wise, he's not that big for a masterpiece. Here he is alongside the custom that I did. So that's a Generations figure there. So alongside Grimlock. I don't have a MP Primal or any of the masterpiece figures to hand to be able to show you. Transformation, I think, I find it fairly tricky just sorting out all the chest pieces and things, but this is my second time transforming, so hopefully it shouldn't be too bad. So you want to pull these arm bits up here like that. Leave the arms as they are for now. The legs, if I can remember this properly, you fold these bits out, that folds back in like that, and then that folds back, so you've kind of got the startings of what would be his robot feet like that. These bits then kind of come out, so you sort of straighten this bit up like that. That bit's going to come out, so you straighten that bit up like that. Yeah, and then what you want to do is actually, before you do that, is just move this around, so the red bit's going to come out like that, and that'll allow you to move the foot all the way forward. So you can see that starting of his foot there. This bit here is going to move up into that space there, so it slots in nicely and fills in that space, which is really good. Start pulling this bit out on the other side as well. So I haven't followed any of the instructions for this, so I've just kind of been doing it as I sort of work it all out. This bit here on the back, you want to kind of pull it out through this bit here like that, and it kind of just kind of swivels out. So yeah, swivel it around and then plugs into that like that, so it forms the back of his calf there like that. So then on this one, same again, pull it out from this bit. You see it kind of comes out slightly there, then back in like that, and then you've got the legs more or less done like that, and obviously you've got the arms more or less done as well. And now with this bit here, let's try and remember how this all comes out. So this section here comes out like that. This bit here, these bits here kind of pull out to the side here like that. This bit will want to come up as well. These bits are going to kind of come down. This whole piece here is going to just kind of pull out. I'm not sure what the best way to do this bit is, just to get my fingers underneath here like that and pull it out maybe. What I might do is just pull this bit out here as well. You can see underneath, you can start to see where the head is here. So what I might do is just push it from the other side here. Let's get these out, and just wiggle these bits out here like that, and then this bit's starting to come out here. There we go. So that bit's up now unplugged. Now you can see there the head sits in there like that. So I'm trying to think which way it rotates around. So rotate it around that way like that. The primal head is going to fit back into there like so. You're going to turn this bit around like that, 360. This bit's going to come around the other way, so you can have his booster showing out the back there. These bits then will come in like that. I think they lift up slightly, so you can just peg these bits here, peg into the side of that there. So you just want to make sure those are lined up correctly like that. Then you can have those bits down like so, and then swivel the waist round, or you can swivel the waist round beforehand if you want to. Push that waist piece in like that, like so, and you're nearly there then. And then this piece here, you pull it out like that, it'll flip out, it should do anyway. Your fingers underneath there, swivel it around like that, pop it in. These bits then clip into there. And then you've pretty much got him done in robot mode. There you are, got him in robot mode, all done. You do have a couple of accessories for him, so you've got these swords here, and they've got little pegs in here which will fit into his hand. Now I don't have the version that has got the kind of ball and chain, so that does come with other ones. So you can hold it in his hand, and he does hold it pretty well. You do have space to store them here as well, so you can clip them on the side there. These guns can flip forward and they can face like that if you want to, or you can just pop them down the side. To light up his eyes, I think you just press down on his head like this, and his eyes light up either side, and then they fade out. To plug them in, I think actually you remove some screws from the head and put the batteries in there. It is in the instructions, but I haven't had a look to see how you do that properly. And you see on here I haven't transformed his leg properly, so I need to just pull that up into that space there and just do that like that. So make sure that's all done like that, like so. There's a couple extra things. So on his arms, forearms, on both sides, you've got these bits that lift up, which are really hard to get out. You've got these guns which are in here. There we go. So lift a spin up, lift a panel up like that, and you've got guns which come up like this. Obviously they don't fire or do anything, but they actually, oh yeah, look, they do pull out like that bit as well. I didn't realise. So these bits actually pull out, so they slightly extended like that. So it's quite cool. Because if these bits could be quite easily pulled off, and then you just push them back in, close it up and push it back in, pop them in like that. Like I said, he has got thrusters on the back, and you can swap those around, so you not have thrusters if you don't want to have that look going on. Mine on the front here has got a little thing on here with a paint on here, so I think that may be where you're moving the head around and maybe a little bit gets scratched on there, and then you can just pull this off here like that, and that's where you swap out the different heads. So you've got this one here, which is kind of your standard one. This one here is kind of a smirking one. This one here, which is more of a kind of grimace look on it here. And this one here, which is him without a mouth there. So it's just a pure kind of faceplate one, which I quite like, and you just plug that in there like that. So you've got him like that, which I think is pretty neat. You don't have the battle mask or anything else like that. Articulation's good as well. You can swivel the arm round, move it round, swivel this down and around, the same as you did in beast mode really. Head goes all the way around. Will it? Yeah, just about. It can look up, down a little bit. These little bits, antennas, kind of move around as well. You probably have to be careful in transforming it just with the paint on here, but you could remove the faceplate if you're worried about taking any of the paint off it. The paint is nice on here. It's like a shiny kind of I don't know, metallic kind of dark blue on here. You do have waist articulation there as well, so you've got that. Legs can go all the way up, all the way back. You can pretty much do the split here. You've got a swivel at the top here. Nice bend in the knee there. It's kind of like a double knee, so you can go back there as well if you want to. You can move forward a little bit. Foot, go forward, back, side and side like that. He's very poseable. Really nice figure. If you're into Beast Wars, I think, yeah, and you're into masterpiece figures, I think he's an excellent figure to get. Although he is probably the same size, if not a bit smaller than the original Optimus Primal. Obviously, he's a lot more detailed, but you know, you could fit in easily well with either masterpiece figures or your Generations figures. Entirely up to you. But yeah, he's a winner for me. Definitely pleased I've got him. Looking forward to getting more masterpiece Beast Wars figures. I'm not picking up a lot of the masterpiece figures, but the Beast Wars ones I definitely will do. So I've pre-ordered the Cheetor one as well. I'm looking forward to see if they do release any others as well. So I'm going to keep my eyes out for that. So that's been it really. Just to mention, I picked up this guy from In Demand Toys, so I'll drop the link down below as well, so just in case they have any more of those. But that's it for now. Thanks for watching. Cheers. Bye.